The P320. Flat trigger, crispy break, tasty reset.
No, it goes off when it shouldn't. It's hurting people.
Lies! Nasty plaintiffs and their lawyer tricks. It's not our fault. They pulled the trigger.
But people have died.
It ends today. So tactical, so modular. Flux Raider.
M&P or Glock is a much safer choice.
M&P peasant guns.
They are quality products. Even Ben Stager's running one.
But we have an X5 Legion.
All of our friends are switching to Glock and
I'm your only friend.
No. No!
The Sig P320. Dalton, why are you wanting to finally get rid of your P320s?
Well, after years and years of an abusive relationship with Sig, the gaslighting is no longer working. I cannot justify running a literal IED on the range. A lot of ranges won't even allow it. It was time to move on to something better. I have to just move on.
We have a ton of different handguns out here with us today. We've got my Glock 19X. We've got his M&P 2.0. We've got a 2011. We've got an original Glock 19. We've got the FN 509. We've got a ton of stuff. So we're just gonna explore some different options for people who are P320 owners and are now a little, I don't know, like Glock curious, other handgun curious.
A little curious.
Yeah,
In college.
welcome to base camp. All right, guys, I want to shout out our sponsor for this video, Off Grid Warehouse. They sent us out a couple of their IFAKs of various sizes, along with some magazine pouches for our battle belts and plate carriers. They carry really quality brands like North American Rescue and many others. Guns are cool, but get medical equipment, get basic medical training. Taylor, do you need to be an expert?
No.
So we can't recommend Off Grid enough. They gave us the code BASECAMP to use across their website. You can get 10% off. One more time, thank you to Off Grid for sponsoring this video. We are gonna get back to recovery because it is 100 degrees and we have been doing 12-hour days outside in 90% humidity. And Dalton's thrown up 3 times?
Yeah, 3 or 4.
Yeah, so we are like literally killing ourselves for this content, but cheers.
You're gonna make me say it?
Yep.
My name's Dalton, and I loved the P320. But with everything going on, it was time to switch to a new handgun. I was overwhelmed with the vast and various options you could choose between. So what I loved about the P320, it's a beautiful gun. It's pretty to look at. Fully aluminum frame. This trigger is probably my favorite stock trigger to come in a handgun. It's a light take up, beautiful break, and one of the best resets you'll ever find, in my personal opinion.
All right.
Shooter ready?
Bro, you handed, okay.
Yeah, we're at a live range. Guns are gonna be live.
Fair enough. Oh, 5 A's. 5 A's and a C. That trigger is super nice. I just had to grip down on it. I'm not used to the P320, but
That is-
objectively, this is really freaking nice.
That's what drew me to Sig, is the stock P320 trigger is among the best of stock triggers you can get. They shoot so well, they shoot without you pulling the trigger. It feels good in my hands, it's aesthetically pleasing, lightning cuts, good serrations, front and rear of the slide. It's a pretty gun. I really enjoy it.
Why are you not running P320s anymore?
So if you love the P320 so much, why change? Well, if I slam it down on the table, they tend to go off. Obviously, Glock exists, and with Glock, there are your fabled Glock killers like the Shadow systems.
Ooh,
Yeah, I saw that.
it's so thin.
Shoot, understand the course of fire.
Understood.
Before.
Stand by.
Oh.
206, good shooting, Chief.
Oh.
You have M&P makes a beautiful 2.0 handgun, and this is just a few of various options. We will run the successor to the P320 and my M&P 2.0.
How trained are you on this right now?
I have, at this point, about 75 rounds through it, but I can tell you there's some things I already prefer about the M&P.
How does the grip feel on that compared to the Sig?
It's much thinner. I like the texturing better because my hands are sweaty and it really gets a good grip on my skin. 2, 3 alphas, 2 Charlies. Oh, that's 4 alphas, that's a double. I'm keeping the Sig, you're right.
Right away, I love this red dot. This is the larger hollow sound, the competition one.
Yeah, the comp.
Great taste with this.
Whoa!
So that's
5 A's and a C.
5 A's and a C. Honestly, what did it for me is knowing that I could clamp down on that X300
I
and
drive it
kind of
down.
use that like a gas pedal.
Look at that's a really tight group, and you had 1 flyer.
Yeah,
but
so
whatever.
I had one here, but that is my grouping for the M&P. I'm not mad about it. So M&P, pretty cool.
You just shot as fast as you could.
Yeah.
172. Taylor's beating us on times today, that's for sure.
Damn it! Son of a bitch!
Shot him in the dig.
How do you narrow it down? Well, start with what's important to you. I love a good, clean trigger pull. I love my guns to look nice. I want it to be modular, customizable, have red dot cuts, and a rail for a light. Those are very important to me. I decided to go with the M&P 2.0.
Most importantly, how does it feel to press check?
Oh my god.
Better than the Glock.
Why did I like that trigger better? Fun fact, I didn't. This is an Apex trigger. If you know anything about Apex, you know that they are the cream of the crop. I cannot recommend an aftermarket trigger more than Apex. This is the cleanest break and reset you'll ever find. Now, if you don't want to put an aftermarket trigger in your gun, lots of people swear by Glocks. I personally despise them.
1.47.
All right, recoil-wise, how do you feel?
They feel very similar. The impulse is slightly different. I would honestly say that feels a little better. That does not mean they're bad. It's just personal preference. You have the Glock killers in the shadows that have better trigger pulls, but now you're looking at dumping $1,000 into a handgun for slightly better variations of a Glock, or a lower end 2011 that starts at, I think, $1,300. Can't beat that trigger though. Nothing beats a 2011 trigger, even on the lower end.
We're back with the FN509, and all of the handguns we are shooting today were all competitors for that same military contract that Sig ended up winning. Golly, Taylor.
186.
What vendetta do you have right now? You're not even trying to hit the target. You're just trying to send those rounds as fast as you can.
Your gun does feel pleasant to shoot fast like that. I felt like I could shoot that gun faster than the other ones. So why not a Glock? You know, Glock is the gold standard. I agree to that.
I did make that Glock video too that did pretty well.
Yeah, lots of people agree that a Glock is just a great starting gun all the way out to adept shooters. A beacon of reliability. You know what you're getting with a Glock. Very comparable to the M&P line. So what are the major differences? Well, it comes down to feel. The M&P feels very thin in my hands compared to a Glock. This is a 19X here. The frame of the gun doesn't feel as good as an M&P. That feels so good to shoot. I'm so mad.
Which, funny enough, I shoot my Glock better. Actually, you shot my Glock better.
Yeah, it's oddly enough, I shot this 19X better than I shot this M&P today. I have about 50 rounds through this M&P. I have thousands through a Glock. So you can train through any one of these handguns. It just comes down to personal preference. Why not the Glock killers, the shadow systems? This is a good feeling gun. It does fix some of the issues that I personally have with a Glock.
Do you, in fact, understand the course of fire?
Yes.
What is it? Tell me.
1, 1, 1.
There we go.
Not a mag dump. I can't justify a $1,000 price point for something out of the box, $699, $500 in some places. Some of these handguns on this table range from $500 all the way up to $1,300 stock with nothing on them. You can get a Glock or an M&P for $600, but some of the new P320s sell for $1,400 stock, as well as 2011s, shadow systems. The Sig P320 is a remarkable handgun, but I can't justify a $1,500 price point for a gun when I can buy everything on this gun, including the trigger, for $1,200. So what would I recommend to a shooter switching from the P320 to a new handgun? Well, I'd advocate either for the M&P or a Glock. These guns are remarkably similar. Straight out of the box, I've noticed some more modern features on the M&P line. With that being said, the Glock shot just as good in my hands today, and in some cases better, as the M&P did, and Glock is literally the building blocks of handguns.
We scored these targets based only off of how many A-zone hits we got. All of these handguns were designed to do the same thing. These are all handguns that are designed to fill the Army handgun contract. As you would expect, they perform very, very similarly.
That if you're not going out and practicing, you're still gonna suck. All of these guns are passable. Just go train.
Yeah.
In closing, you and I are different shooters. It's gonna come down to what feels good in your hand and what you prefer. Go grab some guns, try them out, borrow your buddy's guns. Half these guns on this table aren't even mine. Everyone is so kind, they will let you shoot their guns. Take notes, think for yourself, don't be a sheep. No, it's dangerous. It goes off when it shouldn't. It's hurting people.
Lies!
All right, yep. Let's take a break.
Hey, why don't you just shoot it as fast as you can?
That's a great idea. Let's do it. Gun.
Gotta be safe with these things. Safety first.
Dalton did throw up last night.
And today.